Silky. Happy New Year, Vincent. It's our New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year's all-around time frame episode.
We're old acquaintance. Da, 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 da.
Not starting on song today. Although we are going to support the tradition of having pork on New Year's Day.
Pork on New Year's Day.
We ain't eating it. We're drinking it. Whistlepig, Vincent.
Can you do that? Can you do that?
I used to a long time ago. Can't anymore.
No. So Whistlepig, 10-year-old, and Monticristo White.
Ooh.
Monticristo White series.
Ooh.
Churchill. We got a big boy. 50% alcohol.
It's a big boy kind of day.
It's a big boy kind of day.
We
man.
ain't messing around kind of day.
Absolutely. Well, let's get these bad boys cut up.
All right. Getting a little subtle barnyard on this, Vince. Very subtle.
Yeah, it's tobacco. Yeah, a little bit of barnyard, a little bit of that hay. It must be. This is old school, man. Monticristo White series. Churchill. I never had the Churchill. This is a big boy. It's got that Connecticut wrapper. And see how this is a lot, it's much drier and thinner.
Right?
I'd say a little bit of white pepper.
Floral. I get a little, man, I got
a little
bit
floral.
of rose.
I get that. Like that potpourri. I definitely get that.
Not a very heavy pepper. Bang
No,
on the
it's a light pepper. It's a milder, not as spiky. You get this oily leather taste on the side and back of my palate.
Tight. It's a tight draw. Second to loosen.
It's a very big cigar. Yeah, it'll be all right. I mean, how tight?
I feel like it's going to go out. See how it almost goes out?
We have another one if there's a problem.
Oh.
Let's have a drink.
Yeah, I'm not happy with how this started.
That's all right,
honest
man.
with you.
That's all right. Well, you like the other one? How about take that one back?
Wait. Whistlepig. We'll save the day.
You already messed this year up.
All right? Yeah, it keeps going on. All right. Fingers crossed, Vince. Going to take a second swing at this. I don't know if my psyche can handle double negative start.
On the nose, I don't get a lot, but I already lit the cigar. See, we did this backwards, man. I get a vanilla. Yeah, vanilla icing. Well, it's almost reminiscent of an Irish. Oh, but that taste. Oh, my God. Butterscotch.
Silky, smooth.
Very smooth.
I'm having
silky.
I am having a rough time getting around the ethanol though.
It's high.
Having a rough start. Very rough start. Should have been better.
Oh, the sweetness of this knocked this down to some wood. Wood, pepper.
Much better.
Already? Whistlepig's interesting. Rye whiskey. This is our first rye. You ever have an old fashioned?
I never have had an old fashioned, Vincent.
Really?
Honestly, never had one.
You're like 60 years old.
Yeah, sure.
Well, maybe we'll make an old fashioned. Should have everything. I tell you what, after tasting it, I get that butterscotch on the nose. Vanilla butterscotch. Yeah. It's in it. little eucalyptus, a little bit of a
The minty, the anise,
yeah.
anise. I think I'm going to enjoy this much better with some ice.
It's a high proof. That's
I'm
the
having
way
a
you
hard
want.
time
There's nothing
getting
wrong with
around.
that. Drink it the way you want to drink it.
Right. I'm just having a hard time getting.
I think it's a
through
good
the
thing
ethanol.
to taste it first, though.
All right.
So don't you feel like you get a little bit? You just have to get acclimated to that and go past. Just try to forget about the ethanol dang.
It's about the journey, John. It's not about that stop on ethanol way. Journey past it. You could be like the Bob Ross of whiskey tasting. Happy little treat.
Maybe I should get a perm.
There we go.
Huh?
Knock it on.
Better?
It's better.
It's a Churchill. I should have warned you. It's a very thick cigar.
No, it's better. We'll see. It's early. It's early on.
I don't know if it's worth $14. Truthfully, I mean, I like it. I'm a fan of Monticristos. I don't smoke a lot of Churchills, and this is probably why, because they're more of a hanging out type of thing, you know.
This is sitting in our armchairs, bullshitting for 4 hours,
Yes.
watching a game or watching golf.
There is a floral. This is a nice. It's a soft cigar, and this is not
word
a
for
soft.
it.
This is not a soft whiskey.
It's got that. It's got that heavier sensation.
Yeah.
Agreed. A higher viscosity,
You can feel it all the way down.
and it's not a burn either. It's just a real pleasant warm. And this cigar is one of the lightest cigars I think I've smoked.
This is light because I don't smoke light cigars. You know, this is definitely a mild
Yes.
cigar. It might go to medium. As
It doesn't
goes
look
further
like
on.
it should be. It looks like
No.
it should be like a fist in your face.
See, that's
'cause
the
this
thing.
is quite delicate.
That's the thing about Churchills and big ring gauge. Churchill is a size. I think it's probably 7 inches, probably. I don't know. Every company has different specs and different names, and there's no commonality at all. Believe it or not, like a lot of times, bigger ring gauge cigars, longer cigars, will be a little more mild. You know, because it has a lot more distance and cubic centimeters to go through by the time it gets to your lips.
Never had a cigar outside of the episode, say.
Yeah, he's
one.
never had a cigar except with me.
And normally, my retrohale is like the last 3 or 4%, and at that point, it's still burning my face. I just did a full retrohale on this, and it was quite pleasant. And
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
It's
This
not
is a milder
It
cigar.
really is.
I've never.
I'm very surprised. Really.
I guess I didn't realize you didn't know that your experience with cigars are kind of in line with my tastes.
Leather.
There's definitely leather,
Leather, yeah.
but like a soft leather,
Yeah.
you know. And the way I tell a good cigar, a good whiskey, a good wine, you know, anything, is how long it stays on your palate. And although the flavors and stuff aren't really that big, it stays.
Agreed.
That leather is still on my palate.
Agreed.
It's been a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
What was one that we talked about that we had? We talked about that the lingering effect. Was it my father? Was it Le Bijou?
Le Bijou definitely does that. I believe we talked about that.
The Opulencia?
The Opulencia, and we might have hit on that with the Leaf Maduro. The Leaf by Oscar.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's the one we were talking about sustainability of.
Yeah.
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 Jackass. Between the Whistlepig and the cigar, I got a little brief hint of coconut.
Coconut.
Yeah. Like mounds. Almond Joy. Like that. Like
a
candied,
chocolate covered coconut.
Yeah. Like a candied coconut.
I
That kind of, that
I could see that. I could see
Get
that.
past some of the sugar and you get to some of the essence of the coconut. I don't know.
I understand where you could be going there. Yeah, I don't necessarily get that, but power of suggestion. I understand the mouthfeel that you're talking about. So we can't buy another cigar. We don't have a expensive humidor, and we don't have anything at my house that's new. So we're going to have to change the drink. And I think going to the old-fashioned. I just got hit in the face with water. I think going to the old-fashioned might be a nice,
All right.
pleasant way to go.
All right.
We're going to take a $75 Whistlepig and make a mixed drink.
Well, might as well, because I just buried myself in Mount Vesuvius over here. All right. Let's try an old-fashioned, shall we?
Yeah.
Listen, we started with this Whistlepig, and I was just not even remotely impressed with it. And I'm going to say, just with the addition of a couple dashes of bitters, a little bit of simple syrup, and just a squeeze of lemon, it has opened that Whistlepig up where I'm getting that licorice, anise, mint. Wow. I would like to try this with an orange, but man, that lemon is
lemon. I like the lemon better, but you might like the orange better, and it might go better because there's supposed to be orange peel in this whiskey.
That lemon just is such a pop of freshness. It almost cleanses the palate. This cigar is just an easy smoker.
It is. It's
really
a much
is.
better experience.
Yes, it's just if you're just starting on cigars, and I have not smoked many by any stretch of the imagination, but if I was going to start again, I would start with this one. It is just an easy
close
smoker.
to 20 different cigars, dude.
And I'm going to say I would start with this one every time. We are Leaf and Spirits. We've been talking a crap load about the spirit aspect. Let's talk a little bit about our leaf of the day.
Okay, well, definitely second, third, right?
Yeah. And what are we smoking here, Vincent? A white...
This is Monticristo.
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 Like Sophia Varga.
And the reason I got this is because Christmas Eve morning, I make my wife Monticristo sandwiches in the morning. I like Monticristo cigars, but I think I might like Monticristo sandwiches better. If you've never had a Monticristo, make one. It's wonderful.
Whole nother channel, but let's talk about.
I might start another channel, a Monticristo sandwich channel.
Ham and jam.
Yeah, ham and jam. That is ham and jam.
Ham and jam.
Ham and jam. It is too. Well, we use.
It is too.
No doubt.
What do you use? You use the
cranberry sauce.
Oh, a little cranberry with the
and a little bit of leftover turkey. This is definitely an entry-level cigar.
Yeah.
So if you're watching us and you're an entry-level smoker and you're just trying to figure out what's going on, Monticristo White, great entry-level.
Yeah, because you can really invest heavily in the retrohale on it, and there's not a big punch of black pepper. It's not a big burn.
The pepper that it has is a nice, soft white pepper.
It's subtle. It's subtle. Yes.
Very subtle.
Yes. The flavor notes on it, not many. So if you're looking for kind of the complexity, you're not going to find it.
Wood.
Leather.
Wood.
Definite leather. Definite wood. A very, very slight floral.
A little bit of floral, especially in the beginning.
And
this is also
smooth pepper.
Yeah, very smooth pepper. This is a very nice cigar. Oh my God!
So much more excited about the old fashioned. Whistlepig on its own, take it or leave it. Vince loved it. I did not. Leave it at that. Leaf and Spirits. That's how it rolls.
It doesn't roll like that at all.
I know, but still, what a great tag to finish on.
No, if you were a wrestler, WWE.
We started today with Whistlepig Rye. Vince, what was the cigar?
Monticristo White.
The experience off the get-go. Vince, huge positive response to the Whistlepig. Was extremely happy with the
I
taste.
liked it. I love it. I love it. Yeah,
The intensity
big fan,
of it.
Big fan.
Me, not so much. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't worth the hype. It wasn't worth the hype. Cigar-wise, just an easy going, subtle, smooth, maybe an early morning kind of cigar. But everything seemed to change when we moved to an old-fashioned. And when we went to that, it just seemed like the pairing between the cigar and the drink of choice just seemed to marry very well together. Yeah, very happy. I'm very happy with the outcome.
It's the first time he's ever had a old fashioned, and if you want to know the recipe for the old fashioned that we had, we're going to put it right above John's head, right there,
Somewhere here.
up there. And it's probably up here more, so you might want to point more up there,
Wherever.
like right there.
Check it out, because it truly did change the whole taste profile between the Whistlepig and the Monticristo. It just made it, it tied it so well together. This is a really good pairing to start off the
Absolutely, absolutely. So we got Monticristo White,
right?
and Whistlepig Old Fashioned.
There you go.